I don't know if I need glasses or not. Do I need glasses?
I don't know. Do you want glasses?
I can't even see myself now.
I know. With polarized, you can't see the camera. I think camera's rolling.
I just don't want to squint.
Alright guys, we got Dom all the way from California, right?
Yep.
So we have been working together on a couple of projects. He has been a dealer. He's been running rock lights and some performance parts. And I was stoked to hear that he was bringing his truck to SEMA. It's because, well, it's an L5P.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted this body style L5P, and it's a high country.
Yeah.
And seeing this thing in person, it's a lot cooler than pictures. Like, pictures do not do justice. So let's get Dom to do a complete walk around of this truck.
Yeah, so it's basically a 22 high country Duramax sitting on a 9-inch FTS kit in the front, chrome plated and gold powder coat. It's called Vegas Nutmeg. Running American Force 28x16s on 38-inch Fury tires, fully color matched. Fusion bumpers in the front with rigid pods, hood stacked by my buddy Andy, S369 WC Fab drop-in kit, non-VGT. And then yeah, some show-off motorsports caps, kryptonite upper control arms, tie rods, center cradle done by Backyard Fab right there, full custom air ride rear. Once you go to the back, it's got a bed step delete actually in it, and then yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that until just now.
Yeah. Backyard Fab rear end with horn blasters, train horns, Wicked MFG train horn mounts, and then I got fusion bumpers in the rear, headlights done by Retro Customs, bulletproof hitch, Reviver electronic plate, and yeah, that's basically the gist of it.
And tail lights are who?
Retro Customs.
Retro Customs. Okay. Oh, those are all the companies right there, sponsors. That's always like the cool thing about SEMA trucks is like having all these stickers on the back with all the companies that you work with.
Yeah. Yeah. Josh at Max Diesel, he's my build manager. He got me set up with all these different companies. He does great work.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you guys a little walk around of it. So for the most part, you said this kit from Backyard Fab, he sent you everything, right?
Yeah, he sent me everything, and then our shop put it all together.
Okay. You had to weld and you didn't have to weld anything though,
yeah,
did you?
weld the axle truss.
Okay.
And 4-link bars.
Oh, okay,
the
gotcha.
mounts in the back that mount to the axle.
But for the most part, it was a pretty smooth kit.
Yeah, pretty bolt-on. Cradle gets bolted on. The upper bag mounts and the lower bag mounts and whatnot are all bolt-on.
For me, the coolest part is the step that right here that used to be.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Definitely, yeah.
How hard was that?
Definitely some work. Cut it all out. We actually got some metal from another vehicle and welded it all up together. We had one of our body men at our body shop do all the fab work. It was pretty smooth. It was about a 20-hour job between both sides and the paint work and whatnot. So not too crazy, but definitely different. You don't really see it that much.
So that was all done at Precision Truck?
Yeah, Precision Truck Specialties out in California. We're just south of San Francisco.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
This is actually really legit. Like, you could not tell that there was a step here. That's a really good job you guys did.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you tell me if you can tell if there was a step here. I can't, and I'm right here in person.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't like the step?
No. I ride timber sleds in the winter.
Okay.
I've had buddies scratch up the bed sides, dent the bed sides, so I said screw that, get rid of it.
Exactly, and for the most part, like what I did was I paint matched my steps.
Yeah.
So it's unusable anyway.
Yeah.
So
that's another option of doing it, but I wanted to be a little different.
Yeah, this is different for sure.
Yeah.
That would be a good tagline for this video.
Yeah, definitely. And then yeah, greenstone metallic truck, you don't really see it, but yeah, wanted to change it up. Only had white vehicles in the past.
Dude, this
wanted to do something different.
Paint is beautiful. I don't know how much this camera is gonna be able to capture like the flake in it, but dude, I bet this paint's expensive to get paint matched.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. With the metallic built mixed into it, definitely a little bit harder to match. Panels, especially matching plastic to metal and whatnot.
Yeah.
Definitely a little bit harder.
Is this what you consider like a tri-coat paint?
Yeah, or it's a dual coat. I'm not completely sure. I had one of my body men spray it.
Yeah, look at that. That's like a perfect match. Looks
Don't
really
mind the
good.
PPF line right there.
Is that for you PPF the whole door?
All 4 doors, fenders, hood, front end. Yeah.
Oh, not front end. You got PPF.
You can't really tell.
Oh wow.
I got a little spot right there that I gotta fix up.
I can't even tell on this body panel right here.
Yeah,
Bumpers
definitely.
got PPF?
Those bumpers do not.
Okay.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
That's legit. I love this color. I think I'm gonna get this color next.
Definitely.
So Fusion bumper, and you said it's a 7 to 9 FTS.
Yes, sir. Chrome plated by West Coast Chrome out in the Valley of California in Modesto.
Okay.
They do great work. Work with them a lot on different builds that I do. All the powder coats done by California Powder Coating and California as well. Try to keep everything local.
If any of you guys in California need performance parts, you can actually hit them up directly as well. You can do turbos and transmission tuning, stuff like that.
Do all the work.
So lift kits and stuff?
Yeah, it's lift kits, wheels, tires, anything you can think of, we do.
Okay, and if y'all need any JW Motorsports Co. rock lights installed in California,
hit me up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So let's give everybody a little walk around of this beautiful truck. Chrome plated FTS, everything powder coated to perfection. Even got the tie rods chrome plated, front diff powder coated, upper control arm. That's cool. The little ball
show
joint.
up caps were definitely a good add-on.
Yeah, and that's chrome plated. Oh man, I would have butchered so many parts getting if they were powder coated.
Definitely. Yeah, we had to redo a couple small things, but the 9-inch kit was already done on the truck. I just mostly redid some of the powder coat due to rock chips and daily driving it and whatnot.
Yeah, it's really cool to see these powder coated, or not powder coated, chrome plated shocks. And I kind of like that FTS, their shock, the reservoir goes outside instead of sometimes getting all crammed in here and get all kinked up. But then you got your, you got your torsion bars, chrome plated, got your rear diff, the whole cross member is chrome plated, front and rear.
Yeah.
This cradle right here looks really good.
Yeah, all dual overlaid with color match. First overlay and then stainless, polished stainless outer overlays. So good little touch to it, especially with the F and Fast bolt covers, all billet, polished. Those things do wonders, especially not seeing any of the bolt heads on the truck.
Yeah, that's actually pretty legit.
Yeah, definitely.
And the 4-link setup looks good. Are you able to make the truck go up and down over
yes,
the
sir.
rear?
Yes, I can. I can do that for you. Gotta start that.
Oh, that goes down a good bit.
Yeah, it definitely goes down a little bit. Almost hitting the hitch on the floor, which was my goal. Should have got a little bit bigger one though. Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah, you would fit right in South Carolina.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I like driving around like this, get the funny looks.
Hey, now I can actually see the inside of your bed. And,
right? A little dirty. There's some DS1810s.
This is cool.
Yeah. Only downside about the kit is it has a rear track bar, so it shifts the rear end over. Yeah. Basically, I would need a triangulated rear, but the truck's not tall enough for that.
Can you raise it back up?
Yeah.
See it raise it back up. Oh yeah, that went up pretty quick. Hey, that went up pretty quick.
Yeah, pretty decent. The tanks weren't completely full.
I was expecting like 7 to 8 business days for it to go up, because some airbag kits are like that.
Yeah, so this is just an Airlift Performance 3/8 line. So it pumps up pretty good. It has 150 PSI in the tank.
I like that. I like the little frame overlays technically.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it axle dumped?
No.
Oh, your exhaust?
No, it's out the hood.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the hood stack. Yeah.
I forgot about that. Shocks are chrome plated. Oh yeah, and you got the
polished drive shaft. It's a little dirty from all the dust here. Rear diff cover's chrome plated as well.
What brand?
McGaughy Tech diff cover.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. turned out pretty good. There's a couple little splotch marks due to like getting the polisher and then polish it out.
And the train horns are, you said, what, K5s?
No, those are Horn Blaster Admirals actually. They're pretty good train horns for the price.
Plastic?
No, those are metal.
Metal. Oh,
Yeah, those are
nice.
metal horns.
Okay.
So yeah.
Heck yeah.
The rear looks pretty good.
And what size wheels?
28 by 16.
28 by 16. Those are some big boys.
Big boys. The American Force has some pretty good wheels. That's what I run on all my trucks. Yeah, and then Fury tires. Not many companies run that size wheel and tire setup, and I like Fury the most out of them.
Really?
Yeah, Fury has done me well in the past.
Nice.
Yeah.
You gonna try their newer, the MT2s or whatever?
I'm not sure yet. Maybe on the next build, see what I'm gonna do with the next truck if I end up selling this or not.
Okay. Let's pop the hood and see the piping on it. Why, is it rough?
Yeah, it's, the wiring's a little rough.
Oh, never mind. Let's not pop the hood then.
So basically, yeah, it's just hood stacked out of the top. Don't mind the wiring, I'm gonna fix all of that. I was in a little bit of a rush. But yeah, hood stacked by Acevedo Welding, my buddy Andy. And the engine bay is nothing crazy at all.
I just want to see the piping setup.
Yeah, just straight out the back of the turbo, all TIG welded.
It's legit.
I love the color.
Thank you, it's factory.
Is it really?
Yeah, just in 2022.
Go switchback again?
Oh, dinner. Yeah.
Ah, there you go.